guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Natasha again. I'm here filming a new video, and basically summer is here, especially in Taiwan. Taiwan is in the subtropical zone, so in summer it's really hot and humid, and so that's why I barely ever wear makeup in summer. You know, it just melts off your face. But I'm still a big makeup lover, and sometimes, you know, you need a little bit of something to spice up your look. And so I thought I'm gonna show you a little you know, quick, as always, a little quick bronzy summery natural makeup. I'm not gonna use any foundation. I'm gonna stick with a lot of lightweight products. So yeah, I hope you're gonna enjoy it. So I'm gonna start off with, as always, sunscreen. As I said, in Taiwan it is very hot. The sun is very aggressive, so I want to keep my, you know, my face youthful, and I don't want to get sunburned. It's really easy to get sunburned here, even if you're just walking outside for 30 minutes. So that is like this is like a staple of mine. I need to have it every single day. So I'm actually gonna put away my hair because they're just gonna be in the way a little bit here. While the sunscreen is setting into the skin, I'm gonna put on some color correcting primer, brightening, a bit of color correcting, as we're not gonna have anything on the skin that is gonna help us even out our skin tone. So I'm gonna use this one. It's Turn On. That's a really weird name. It's the turn on cream whitening effect, but whitening is a bit misleading. I think it's the same term in Western countries is brightening. So this is actually a Korean product. It got sent to me through Instagram, through PR. I think there's like now trying to, you know, import more and more products into Taiwan, and I've tried it out for a couple of weeks. My skin is very sensitive, and it's still, you know, hold on great. It didn't make my skin break out, and it really makes a difference. If you can see, it's not a big huge difference, but on this side you can see that it's slightly brighter, you know, slightly more even, and I think that's what I want with this product. Alright, it's all over my face. This needs to settle in as well. So see, as I still have my usual, you know, eye bags, I kind of want to cover them at least a little bit. So that's why I'm gonna go in with this little guy here. It's the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. I mean, nearly empty, mine. Like to use it because I bought it a bit darker, a bit slightly more towards my skin tone. So I can use it if I'm not wearing any foundation. I'm just gonna put a little bit on, not too much. As you remember, this is a natural makeup, so we don't want anything caking up. We don't want anything looking weird. I'm gonna use a little sponge. This is like a random drugstore sponge that I bought in Germany actually, and I'm gonna blend away. How there's sweat on my mouth already. It's so hot. Like, it started to get really hot and humid just like 2 days ago. My face, my under eye is brightened up. I'm gonna have to settle it with a little bit of powder because obviously it's gonna crease if I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna use my Laura Mercier translucent powder, just a little bit of it. Let me find a brush. I'm gonna use a Real Techniques brush. This is actually a foundation brush, but I kind of like using it for powder. If that, like, I don't know if that makes sense, but I like to, like, you know, stamp the powder into my skin. I'm gonna tap out a little bit like this, and then I'm gonna soak it up with my brush, and I'm gonna put it where the concealer was. So, and now, because you see how my face is already starting to sweat because of the humidity, I'm gonna use more powder. This is the secret for humid countries. I'm gonna use more powder and use this on the parts of my face that start to sweat easily, like the nose and my forehead. Right. Something which is crucial in this weather is this. Eye base. Whatever eye base it is, I like using this one from Urban Decay. I've been using it for years. It's just perfect. Like, I like using it. You know, there's a lot of other ones, you know, the MAC Paint Pot or Painterly Paint Pot, the MAC Painterly Paint Pot, or which one's out? Oh, the P. Louise. There's a lot out there, so you can use whatever you like. I just like using this one. And for those who don't have a eyeshadow base at home, or who don't want to spend on it because they feel like it's not necessary, you can use, what you can do as well is just use your powder and put it on your lid, and that acts as a great base as well because it keeps your lid from sweating. My eyes are primed. So what we're gonna do now is start with my eyebrows. I'm gonna use my always trusted Longwear 1028 eyebrow definer. I'm just gonna fill in my brows, nothing too fancy, darkening the end of my brow, filling in the front because I feel like I'm missing a little bit in the gap here. And yeah, that's all I do with my eyebrows. Keep in mind, for this look, keep it natural, you know, just fill in the gaps that you have. You don't have to have like a fancy Instagram brow. So I just realized I ran out of my brow product, but that means I can show you another trick that I do for my brows if I forget my eyebrow pencil. It is, I just use eyeshadow. Getting like a little angled brush like this usually helps, and then I'll take a matte eyeshadow like this. I'm gonna use these 3 matte eyeshadows to build my brow. So they're not very precise, but that wasn't my, you know, attention in this look anyway. The next step, which is very important in this look, is gonna be my bronzer. I'm gonna use the butter bronzer again. As you've probably already realized, I like to use the same product over and over again because I feel like I do really love makeup, but I feel like I don't have that much space or money to spend on a lot. So I buy certain products that I really enjoy and then use them until the end, and then I replace them with something new. It's fun as well. I still need to like control my lipstick addiction. But this way you can, you know, save on money, save on space, because in Taiwan we don't have big apartments, so there's not much place to put it, and yeah, just keep it minimal. So my face is starting to sweat again. Making this a bit hard. So I'm using like a little random angle brush like this, and I'm gonna bronze up my face, which is gonna be, you know, the main focus on today's look. Not gonna be very precise. I'm just gonna, you know, bronze up my cheekbones, my forehead, maybe a little bit on the nose. You can also, you know, get a little bit on the cheek. That's usually where the sun is as well. And my nose is sweaty. So if you're starting to sweat, or if you easily sweat in your face, take a cotton pad like this and then just like dab it off. Don't pull. Like you pull, you remove the makeup, but just like dab it off like this, and then continue with your makeup. As a reminder for everyone, keep a light hand with the bronzer. You can always, you know, put on more, but it's really hard to take off. So now that you have the bronzer done, I'm gonna put on a little bit of blush. So with this humid weather, I would suggest using like a liquid tint for blush, like you know how the Korean brands are doing it. I think Benefit also has a couple of those. Or what I like to use is a liquid lipstick. But I'm not sure if you can use everyone. You need to try out which ones are easily blendable. But generally speaking, if you use a liquid lip, it's gonna dry very fast. So be very careful, because it's also very potent. That was too much. That I know already. So I actually took off a little bit with my finger, because I realized as I was putting it on, it was much too much. Using this a little bit to put a little bit on my nose, which is kind of like a trick that a lot of models have been doing. Like put a little bit of blush on your nose. It just gives you a very youthful, radiant vibe. For the eyes, I'm gonna keep it simple, as it is a simple bronzy look. I'm gonna use my bronzer, actually a little fluffy brush like this. And then I'm just gonna remove all the excess that I had on my brush. You know, we've all been there. We are not all very good with cleaning our brushes. And I'm just gonna dip a little bit in, and then just put it all over the lid. Just does not have to be precise, because as I said, it is very light and you're not gonna see much, and you can just like fluff it in on your eyelid. Like this. After this, I'm gonna put on a bit of mascara. First I'm gonna curl my lashes. The eyelash curler that I'm using is just a random drugstore one. That was maybe, what, $1 US? Okay, I'm gonna put on some mascara now. In humid countries, be sure that it is 100% waterproof. If not, it's gonna be gone in 10 minutes, basically. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is, first of all, set it. I'm gonna use Dewy Finish from NYX. It's gonna give my face a very glowy look. And then afterwards, for it to really glow, I like to use highlighter, and I'm gonna use the Glow Kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm gonna use the color Summer and Moonstone. Gonna mix it up, just put it on the cheeks while the setting spray is still a little bit wet, and then take it up into your eye socket, like into your brow bone. Little bit just on the bridge of the nose, just right here. Just sweep it slightly over your lid. Take a little bit up on your temples, on your lips, a bit on my chin. And with the rest, you can just, slightly sweep it over the rest of your face. Now you're gonna have a very natural glowy look. And after you've done that, or after I've done that, I'm gonna use the Urban Decay All Nighter. This is great, absolutely great for humid countries. And then I'm gonna completely set my makeup again. So the last step that I'm gonna do is my lips. I'm gonna use this one by Bobbi Brown. It is the LUXE Liquid Lip Velvet Matte Double Bare 1 liquid lipstick. This is a very lightweight formula. I really enjoyed. I think it's just a bit expensive. I think if you wanna, spend on liquid lipsticks, I would rather you spend it on the Jeffree Star ones, because they are, I think they are even better, and for price wise, they're much, not much, but at least a little bit lower than the Bobbi Brown ones. After that, I'm gonna top it off with the lip gloss from NYX. This one has like a, brownish, summery vibe to it. And now I'm done. This is a very simple, easygoing, bronzy, summery makeup. And it's also great for beginners. It's great for busy people. It's great for doing it on a train, It's something very simple and easy. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.